Trick or treat.
Growing up.
For UNICEF. Trick or treat for UNICEF.
Well, when our parents were growing up.
Over 60 years.
Part of Halloween has been trick-or-treating, not only for ourselves, getting all that candy, but going around with those little orange boxes and raising money for UNICEF, the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund.
I have to tell you, Greg, it's still alive and going on now. I mean, if you would open your door on Halloween to the little kids in your building, you would see some of them come with that orange box, and they still want the cash. Besides the candy.
I'm always at some Halloween party. I feel bad, all those kids. Yeah.
I know. But anyway, there is a wonderful young actress who is kind of spearheading this campaign to remind us that UNICEF is alive and well, and we need to give back. She's a triple threat, a Disney actress, a singer. Zendaya, nice to have you back on Good Day New York.
It's good to be here.
So how did you get, involved with UNICEF?
Well, basically, they contacted me, obviously, about kind of being involved with the Trick or Treat for UNICEF, and obviously I was aware of it because I did it in school when I was in elementary school, so I already knew all about it. I was one of the kids that was really into it, and so I felt so good about it. I love being involved with charities, and especially things that have to do with kids, because I feel like, children, it's such a big part of my life anyway, being that I entertain the young adults. So I just think that it's really important that, we start them off young. I feel like the reason why I was so interested in getting involved is because at a young age, I was involved with charities, and I was kind of in that spirit. So I think to kind of keep that going and keep that alive is really, really
That's
important.
beautiful. Zendaya, by the way, the boxes, they're cute, and you can still put change at the top.
They're very cute.
You can slip in a dollar bill if you want to be generous.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Right?
There's
You don't have
room,
to just give
there's
you
room.
like pennies and nickels.
Okay, but also, look, it's 2014. There are other ways to donate to UNICEF right now, right?
Exactly.
What do you got?
If you don't have a box, you can actually go online, tricktreatforunicef.org, and actually make a donation page. So it's like virtually doing it. So if you don't have an actual box, you can still donate to the charity. You can still be a part of the organization.
Where does this money go?
It goes to help kids. It goes to, literally on the back of the thing, it tells you all the things. It's like no donation is too small. You know what I'm saying? Like, it says right here, $5 can give a soccer ball to a refugee camp, $30 of vaccines to 100 kids. Like,
wow.
What? That's crazy. And you think that, sometimes we don't think about it. We don't think about where this money is going, but it's really little small things that we may, spend on something little can go to.
And like clean water. They
saving
need clean
lives.
water, which
Clean
is,
water.
something we take for granted here.
Well, it's beautiful, Zendaya. We're glad you're participating. We can find out more information from UNICEF online or myfoxny.com. Back to you, though. Let's talk a little bit about you. What are you up to these days?
Well, these days, I'm up to a lot of things. Obviously this, but kind of just getting started with my new television show, Casey Undercover. We're in production right now, and it's been incredible. I finally, have a show that I'm super proud of. It's something that, I'm co-producing on it, so I feel like my vision is really coming to life. And
What's it about?
It's about a teenage spy, basically, and it's a young girl named Casey, and she's kind of just a normal girl, a little socially awkward. She thinks her family's normal and accountants, and she finds out they're spies, and then she's part of the family business, and she basically is living life and kicking butt.
I love it. Now, I read somewhere, is this true, that you and Bella Thorne are going to get together? Are you going to reunite for something?
She actually is on an episode. I can't say what she plays, but let's just say they're very different characters and very different attitudes towards each other in this episode, but it'll be fun. I think it's nice to see kind of us come back together. A, just for us, we want to be together, and B, just like I think the fans really wanted to see it and in a different kind of light, in a different kind of setting.
Yeah, Bella Thorne, we met her a few weeks ago. Very nice. So, how'd you get into show business?
How did I get into show business? Well, that's a fancy question. I auditioned like any other person who I think would audition for a show, and Shake It Up literally happened to be my first television show I'd ever done, and it just was the one, you know what I mean? So I'd never been in front of a camera before. I maybe did one commercial.
Was it your mom's idea? Was it your idea? Who
Me.
Yeah.
100%. My parents wanted me, both my parents were teachers. My parents' dream for me, my dad's dream for me was to be the first woman in the NBA. Obviously, I'm tall. That never happened. That was not where my mind was going. I was more into the arts and that kind of thing. And so I wanted it really bad, and they supported me.
How do you juggle real life with the career?
Parents. Of course,
They're
parents
very
are very
involved,
instrumental in that. First of all, I can't drive yet, so literally I need them to get places.
When did you get your license?
Guys, it's a very touchy subject. Let's all,
Have you failed the driving test yet?
I haven't even done it.
Rosanna failed 4.
I did not.
You
I
failed
got it
a
the
couple.
first time. I don't know what happened. That guy really must have liked me because I'm not a good driver.
No, like I said, I have people to help me kind of balance my schedule and make sense of it. I mean, technically I'm an adult, but I still feel like, you know, I'm still a kid, you know what I mean? I still need help and kind of making sure everything flows together. So I just, you know, I get to do what I love to do and let them worry about schedules.
You know, it's hard for young people and Hollywood. I mean, you know, social media, I know you guys like it. Thank you for the tweet this morning, by the way.
Anytime.
I mean, she's only got like, I think 5 million followers, but whatever, that's so cool. You know, social media can be so mean. How do you like balance your life and staying out of social media and the spotlight? Because you see some other child actors and, you know, they kind of get caught up in the scene. It doesn't always turn out okay.
I think the most important thing is to focus on yourself sometimes. And sometimes that's, you know, you have to be internally okay with yourself and confident within yourself. And once you have that with you, then you're able to kind of, you know, not let other people affect you or I mean, obviously I'm not made of stone. So some things that people say, I'm going to be like, hey, they kind of hurt a little bit. But because I've built up my self-confidence, because I have such a good, I think, protective system around me of family and friends and true love around me that I just kind of feel protected from it. I don't even like feel it, you know what I mean? It's just like, just bounces off. And so I feel like that's the most important thing. And that's what I say to, you know, any of my fans anyway, just dealing with bullying in general, especially when it comes to online. Just if you don't want to see it, just turn it off. That's what I do. If I don't want to look at it.
Do you block people?
All the time.
Wow. Who could be giving you a hard time? I mean, you're beautiful, you're nice, you're altruistic,
hey,
you're kind of, right?
Everyone has a story, you know what I mean? Like you never, especially when I deal with haters, like I'm not mad at the haters, like because they're going through something that I don't even know about, you know, and everyone's kind of dealing with something in their own life. So at the end of the day, like I can't judge them because they're feeling some type of way anyway. So it's all love. It's all love.
Oh, well, that's beautiful.
You know,
we wish you all the best.
Try to keep it positive.
All right. Well, you need to come back when your show is on.
Of course.
Okay?
You
And
guys
in the
gotta watch
meantime, we're going to put the information on UNICEF trick-or-treating, reminding everybody. Greg, you have anything in your pockets that you want to donate right now? Zendaya is making a collection.
Trick or treat for UNICEF.
Oh, I'm kind of on the spot.
Maybe if you ask him, you try.
No, I got you. Yeah. you cannot turn you down.
I mean, look at that thing.
Right.